am the way, the truth, and the life. Follow me, and you will find God. This is stated in the Gospel of Perfect Life, chapter 75, 11-12. In the Bible, we read in John 14 verse 6, "No one comes to the Father except through me." This sentence has divided religions for centuries because it can easily be understood to mean that Christianity is the only way. But can that be the Creator's intention? Does practicing a religion other than Christianity really mean emptiness? Anyone who knows people of other religions knows that transformations, healings, and awakenings happen there too. People are freed from addictions, find meaning, and live with integrity. Nature knows no monoculture, it thrives on diversity. Why should religion be any different? Every religion has its own treasures, cultural, spiritual, Anyone who visits monasteries in Asia, for example, senses how much we can learn from each other, mutually. Should all this be lost? Must everyone become a Christian to achieve the goal? Wouldn't they lose their own immeasurable treasures in the process? Has the Christian cultural sphere always been peaceful and humane? If it were only about the person of Jesus, then Jews, Hindus, Buddhists, and Muslims would also have to accept him. Is that realistic? For example, there were missionaries in Pakistan to proselytize, and they did not convert a single person. If it were God's will, why so little success? Some shady business models work like this. They scare people and offer only one solution. Such structures have also crept into Christianity. But the Gospel of Thomas makes it clear that the most important thing is to connect with the divine source. Love God with all your heart, and live as Jesus did. In this sense, "I am the way, the truth, and the life," means that Jesus showed us the way to the light through his life. The narrow wording, "No one comes to the Father except through me," raises questions. Does it mean that salvation is only possible through Jesus as a person? That would be unfair to all those who have never heard of him. Furthermore, it contradicts the divine principle of freedom if it becomes a threat: accept Jesus, or be lost. Instead, it could mean, "No one comes to the Father except through my way," the way of love, of the heart, of truth. Jesus was and is the perfect expression of divine love. Access to the spiritual world is only through the heart, not through the mind. Jesus emphasized this very strongly with this statement. In the Aquarian Gospel, chapter 161, we read, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. I reveal the Christ of God. No one can reach my Father unless he comes through me through Christ. If you know me, you know my Father." This is not about an exclusive religion, but about the ascent into Christ consciousness, and that is possible for all people. The Gospel of the Holy 12, chapter 44:3, also states, "Truly, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And the truth knows all things." The restriction, "No one comes to the Father except through me," is missing here. And in the Gospel of Perfect Life, chapter 75, we read, "Not by the shedding of innocent blood, but by a pious life will you find the peace of God. Walk the path, and you will find God. The Father who dwells in me also dwells in you. You call me Christ, and you speak the truth. For I am the way, the truth, and the life." 12. Walk the path, and you will find God. My brothers and co-heirs are those who do the will of my Father, so that Christ may rise in them. This is the invitation. Now, in this very moment, Christ can be revealed in us. Those who walk the path inward grow in consciousness and being, experience transformations, enlightenment, sudden revelations, and realize Christ is not far away, he lives in us. by allowing ourselves to be guided from within, by spiritual guidance, and by wanting and allowing God to work through us. In this way, we cause Christ to rise within us and assure us that we are with Him and therefore heirs to the kingdom of God. Those who walk the path inward, the path of progressive expansion of consciousness and being, must be prepared at all times for twists and turns, surprises, transformations, and sudden enlightenment.